Yo, what is good, everyone? This is some guy on the internet who doesn't care about his username. Today I'm going to be sharing the direction of this channel and an update on Project True Vegas and Loan 6. Up to this point, the channel has really just been me showcasing the project, but I do plan on doing a bit more with the channel than just that. So I'm going to be posting Fallout related content and also just general content that may overlap with interest in Fallout. So yeah, I'll be making interesting, insightful content that's not just Fallout related. I'm doing this because number one, it's just going to be fun, and I've always kind of wanted to make a channel doing something of that nature. And then also number two, it also actually helped with this project as well, because the more that I get in the algorithm, the more traction that the project itself will get as well. So we're doing all of this for the channel. Now, when it comes to the project update, I'm going to read out everything that I wrote down, and we're going to get into that now. Now, as it pertains to the update on Project True Vegas and Loan 6, I'm working on a couple of additional videos that will explain different parts of the project in a more focused and accessible way. Some of these ideas have already been covered in my longer form videos, and the full vision is laid out in the design document. The Nexus page also presents the project in a more concise form, but realistically, many people aren't going to go over there and read through it. These videos will make the most important concepts easier to understand without requiring people to go through the Nexus, longer videos, or the design document. Alongside these videos, I will be creating a Discord server, continuing to improve the Nexus page, and making further edits to the files. I'm getting closer to the point where I can begin turning the location overhauls into an actual beta, rather than the exploratory pre-alpha builds that are currently available. More importantly, I'm creating a team member document that will clearly outline how the project is intended to operate. It will cover the development structure, the project's design pillars, how decisions will be made, and how locations, lore, quests, and other additions should be approached. Once that foundation is properly established, I will begin actively reaching out to people and attempting to assemble a team. Really, everything I have done up to this point has been about setting up the project for the long run. The Nexus page, the videos, the files, and especially the detailed design document are not isolated pieces. They are all a part of creating a structure that can remain cohesive over time and eventually support more people becoming involved. The design document exists at the level of detail it does so that reasoning and nuance behind the project are not gradually lost. Ideas can sound straightforward when summarized, but the logic connecting them can disappear over time if it is not properly documented. That becomes even more important once multiple people are working on the same project. If you take a brief look at the design document, you will see that this is not just a collection of cool ideas. It is a systemic framework designed to keep the project cohesive, avoid the pitfalls other projects run into, and, in some ways, establish a level of planning that even professional studios do not always apply to their games. So now for the summary of the video, I'm going to be posting Fallout related content and then other content in general that there may be overlap in interest. And as it pertains to Project True Vegas and Loan 6, I will continue updating the documentation, creating more videos showcasing progress, and overall, just continue pushing forward with the project. I want to say to everyone that I appreciate all the kind words, and I really appreciate the people that go the extra mile and they download the file, explore through things, give me the feedback, and then even crazier, the people who have went and looked at the design document and read through that. I really appreciate that.
You son of a bitch.
And yeah, so we're ending things there. I hope y'all have a good one.